My name is Hamza Daabjeerin and you are watching the Security Update. These are the stories making the headlines in this episode. Somaliland responds to World Health Organization's statement on Lasano. Ethiopia Prime Minister says Chad to benefit all. Promises collaboration with damned neighbors. Repeated military takeovers jeopardizing peace and security in Africa, says Nigerian president. Scores of Sudanese refugees in Libya seek UN support amid escalating conflict. Welcome to the program. The government of Somaliland has expressed its deep concern over the recent statement issued by the World Health Organization regarding the conflict in Lasano. The organization has accused Somaliland of attacking a health care facility in the region. My name is Hamza Daabjeerin and you are watching our news bulletin. The government of Somaliland has expressed its deep concern over the recent statement issued by the World Health Organization regarding the conflict in Lasano. The organization has accused Somaliland of attacking a health care facility in the region. In an official statement released by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the Somaliland government acknowledges and shares the concerns expressed by the international community regarding the ongoing violence in Lasano. However, the statement emphasizes that Somaliland has taken extensive measures to safeguard human lives and civilian infrastructure, including hospitals and healthcare facilities. The statement reads, over the years, the government has made significant efforts to construct and support the development of these vital facilities in Lasano. Furthermore, it has been dedicated to providing extensive medical care to the local population in the region. According to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Somaliland remains fully committed to ensuring that individuals in need have uninterrupted access to essential healthcare services and other humanitarian assistance. The government encourages the World Health Organization to collaborate with them in order to facilitate the provision of medical services to those affected by the ongoing violence. Deputy Commissioner Daabjeerin Ahmed, commonly known as Shagle of the Marka district, was assassinated in a suicide attack. Government officials blamed the attack on Al-Shabaab. Deputy Commissioner Daabjeerin Ahmed, commonly known as Shagle of the Marka district, was assassinated in a suicide attack. Government officials blamed the attack on Al-Shabaab. Somali authorities, including the federal government and security agencies, have strongly condemned the attack and vowed to bring the perpetrators to justice. They have emphasized their commitment to combating terrorism and ensuring the safety of Somali citizens. Authorities have acknowledged him for playing a key role within the community and said he played a crucial role in promoting peace and stability in the Marka district, working hand in hand with local communities to address pressing issues and implement developmental projects. The government affirmed it has launched an investigation regarding the incident, pledged to bring the perpetrators to justice as soon as possible. According to Hussein Sheikh Mohamud, Chief of Staff to the President of Somalia, there have been allegations that Al-Shabaab fighters blockade the transportation of commercial goods, including vital provisions such as food and fuel, to the southwestern town of Baidawa for a period of 6 days. According to Hussein Sheikh Mohamud, Chief of Staff to the President of Somalia, there have been allegations that Al-Shabaab fighters blockade the transportation of commercial goods, including vital provisions such as food and fuel, to the southwestern town of Baidawa for a period of 6 days. The alleged blockade is believed to be in response to the detention of individuals who reportedly traveled from Baidawa to areas under the control of Al-Shabaab. Southwest authorities have expressed their commitment to prosecuting any individuals found to be complying with orders from Al-Shabaab. Hussein Sheikh Mohamud further underscored that Al-Shabaab remains engaged in a sustained conflict against the people of Somalia, and he views this recent incident as evidence of the effectiveness of the federal government of Somalia's efforts in curbing the group's activities and ultimately leading them towards defeat. In response to the situation, the federal government of Somalia has called upon the public to unite in their efforts against Al-Shabaab and to foster the ongoing military operation is aimed at liberating areas under the group's control, thereby ensuring the safety and freedom of those affected. According to the federal government of Somalia, U.S. trained special forces known as Daabjeerin conducted an operation in the Galmudug region on Sunday, killing at least 18 Al-Shabaab members.
According to the federal government of Somalia, U.S.-trained special forces known as Daabjeerin conducted an operation in Galmudug region on Sunday, killing at least 18 Al-Shabaab members. Deputy Minister of Information, Culture and Tourism, Abdurrahman Yusuf Al-Adala, said that the operation was carried out in Podok and Galat areas of Galmudug region. According to the government's military official who spoke to the Somali news agency, the forces destroyed Al-Shabaab's caves, which served as storage facilities for poison and other explosives. But Al-Shabaab has refrained from responding to this latest incident. Last week, 40 Al-Shabaab fighters were killed by Somali National Army SNA's elite forces, Daabjeerin, during joint operation with regional and international forces in the lower Juba region of southern Somalia. According to the government, however, the operation comes a day before the government plans to launch the second phase of the total war on the group fighters in the southwestern southern part of the country.
The office of Ethiopian Prime Minister has reassured downstream neighbors that it has no intentions of causing harm, stressing that child will be the beneficial for all parts in forfeit, but we will be back after the short break.
Making documentaries is one of the most creative craft and challenging endeavors you can be involved in. It is an effective strategy to inform, persuade, educate, defend the perspective, and shed light on various issues, policies, and activities. At CBA TV, documentary production is our forte. We capture every TikTok detail of events in highest resolution to tell the story you care about, from politics to human hunger, research-based content, educative and informative. We also help you project your story in a dynamic perspective that attracts the world views of the target audience, as there is no better or more powerful way to place the organization's values and achievements than to make an excellent documentary film. No doubt, our strength lies in these ventures, and we pride in many award-winning documentaries which have been earning accolades across Africa and beyond. Let's tell your story.
Welcome back again. The office of Ethiopian Prime Minister has reassured downstream neighbors that it has no intentions of causing harm, stressing the child will be beneficial for all parts in forfeit.
The office of the Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed posted on its official Twitter handle that the Ethiopian government, based on the deep-rooted cultural heritage of the nation, underscores its dedication to preserving the sacred responsibility of being the source of the mighty Nile River bestowed upon them by divine wisdom. The statement confirmed that Ethiopia's historical association with the Nile River reflects its trustworthiness as the nation has shared the river's waters with downstream countries, fostering a spirit of cooperation and mutual understanding. This commitment is only set to grow stronger as Ethiopia acknowledges the significance of the divine gift and vows to use it for the collective benefit of the region. This statement reads in part, Ethiopia values responsibility and justice, recognized and appreciated by the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, who said to his companions, "Go to the land of Abyssinia, for there is a king there who does not wrong anyone." Today, this echoes the fact that Ethiopia as a nation and government will not harm its brothers. This statement stated, recognizing the increasing developmental needs of both upstream and downstream nations due to the population growth, Ethiopia said it extends its hand in collaboration as nation aims to work together with Egypt and other countries to achieve sustainable development and forge a genuine partnership, fulfilling the aspirations of both peoples for a better future and improved living standard. In light of Ethiopia's steadfast belief in the positive impact of the Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam, the nation commends President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi's wise leadership and his continuous efforts in the development of Egypt. Ethiopia firmly believes that the dam will not only store water for future challenges, but also bring about substantial benefit for all parties involved.
Nigeria's President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has stated yet again that recent military coups in Africa jeopardize the continent's peace and security. He stated this at the high-level event organized by the United Nations Development Programme on the sidelines of the 5th Mid-Year African Union Coordination Meeting in Nairobi, Kenya.
President Bola Ahmed Tinubu of Nigeria has indicated again that recent military coups in Africa are endangering the continent's peace and stability. Tinubu branded the coups as ugly incident while speaking at a high-level event organized by the United Nations Development Programme (UNDP) on the sidelines of the 5th Mid-Year African Union Coordination Conference on Saturday in Kenya. The president, represented by Adamu Lamowa, Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, stated that deliberate steps must be taken to end military interference in democratic government on the continent. He added that military takeovers should be discouraged on the continent of Africa, especially in the face of challenges like COVID-19 pandemic, insecurity, and climate change. President Bola Tinubu then called on all Afrocentric supranational organizations, especially the African Union, the various regional economic communities, and regional mechanisms to individually and collectively adopt protocols on democracy and good governance and ensure their effective implementation. Also speaking at the event, UNDP Regional Program Coordinator Africa said the Nigerian leader was invited to speak because of his inaugural speech, where he strongly condemned the recent coups that have occurred on the continent recently. He expressed joy that President Tinubu's presence and participation in the UN high-level event underlines Nigeria's commitment to democratic principles and stability, reaffirming Nigeria's leadership in Africa and global community. Kamil Sadiq, CBA TV, Nigeria.
In a desperate bid to escape the ongoing violence in Sudan, a significant influx of Sudanese refugees has sought refuge in Libya, but their living conditions remain far from ideal. They hope that relevant organizations such as UNHCR can provide them with a safe place to start anew.
Among the refugees is Noor Ismail, who arrived in Tripoli with his family from Khartoum in May, hoping to find a safe haven. Speaking to the Associated Press, Noor Ismail recounted the harrowing experiences he and his family faced. Tragically, Noor lost his parents due to the fighting and sustained injuries during the war, which now require an urgent operation on his leg to avoid amputation. Despite his pleas for assistance since arriving in Libya, he expressed disappointment in the response from the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees (UNHCR), stating that they did not care about us. The dire situation has forced Noor and others to rely on the streets for sustenance, with some receiving help from charity givers. Noor continues his efforts to draw the attention of the United Nations, imploring them to pay attention to our problems. He emphasized that the primary goal of the Sudanese refugees in Libya is to seek asylum and not to remain in the country. Libya, already grappling with its own political crisis, is facing the challenges of hosting an increasing number of refugees. The country's divided government is struggling to address the living condition of its people, let alone the needs of the refugees arriving from neighboring Sudan. As the conflict in Sudan escalates, the United Nations reported on July 12 that over 3.1 million people have been displaced from their homes, with more than 700,000 seeking refuge in neighboring countries, including Libya.
And with that story of the scores of Sudanese refugees in Libya seeking UN support amid escalating conflict, we'll wrap up our program for this time. Thank you very much for being with us. My name is Hamza Daabjeerin.